This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey there, I'm Zach Crenshaw with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A family is calling for justice after Ali Osman was shot and killed by Phoenix police. They say he was throwing rocks at officers' cars and once they got out. Now, the body camera footage, which you see here, we're choosing to pause it before those shots are fired. It was just released on Friday, and it shows two officers opening fire on that 34-year-old. Osman was about to throw a second rock when those shots were fired, and family says the 34-year-old had mental health issues. Now, multiple organizations helped organize a rally for Sunday afternoon. One ASU student who knew Osman's family came up with the idea and says she wants accountability and change.
Really just to get accountability and for there to be actual integral changes, for there to be a more social services approach when dealing with stuff like this, to learn how to use crisis reaction and response when needed. But we saw throughout the film that they put out that wasn't the case, and they were just really trigger happy and ready to kill rather than ready to help.
There's also a list of demands that they plan to give to city leaders and police. We have reached out to the department several times for an interview about this body camera footage and the shooting, but we've been declined each time. Two people have been hospitalized and seriously hurt after a wrong-way crash in South Phoenix. It happened Sunday morning just after midnight on the Loop 202 South Mountain near Desert Foothills Parkway. Our Patrick Hayes with what happened minutes before the impact and how investigators are working to prevent future crashes.
Portions of the Loop 202 South Mountain were shut down for hours Sunday morning.
Our dispatch received a call of a wrong-way vehicle of a white pickup truck that was westbound in the eastbound lanes.
The crash taking place around 1 a.m. near Desert Foothills Parkway.
DPS and Phoenix PD Street Racing Task Force was in the area, and we responded to the crash.
According to DPS, a Chevy Silverado was driving the wrong way when it crashed into a Dodge Ram, sending both drivers to the hospital.
Male driver in the Silverado, the wrong way vehicle, severely injured, severely life-threatening, and the male driver in the Dodge Ram, serious injuries. Don't know if it's life-threatening at this point.
Sergeant Jacob Melke says witnesses saw the Silverado getting on near the 24th Street exit and driving the wrong way for a couple of miles. DPS says a lot of the wrong way crashes that happen overnight are in the far left HOV lane. Melke recommends drivers stay out of that lane during those late hours.
A lot of times, and I don't know if this person was impaired, we're still looking into that, but a lot of times these people driving in wrong way in the middle of the night are impaired by alcohol or drugs. And when they're driving on the wrong side of the freeway, they're usually thinking that they're in the far right lane, and that happens to be the HOV lane. That's a common occurrence.
We did ask DPS if the wrong way driver was going to be charged, and if so, what kinds of charges he would be facing. They said they should have an update next week. In Phoenix, Patrick Hayes, ABC 15, Arizona.
Now, this is the 26th wrong-way incident in the valley this year alone. That's about on pace with 2021 and below 2019. Our Operation Safe Roads team took a closer look at what's being done to stop wrong-way drivers, like these cameras you're about to see. ADOT is working to expand their thermal camera technology that can alert police when someone's going in the wrong direction.
This is all about alerting us down at the Traffic Operations Center and alerting law enforcement.
Learn more about those thermal cameras and other initiatives to make our streets safer at abc15.com/roads. We're also learning a man was hit and killed by a car near a Phoenix bus stop overnight. The deadly collision happened near 16th Street in Osborne. 30-year-old Agwani Samad was found dead in the road near a damaged SUV. Firefighters had to extricate the driver out of that vehicle. As you can see, it was heavily damaged. That person was taken to the hospital, but not seriously injured. Right now, no charges have been filed against that driver, but police do believe impairment was a factor.
Well, very little change in the weather pattern as we head into the start of a new week. Temperatures will stay just below where they should be for this time of year. Breaking down the day, we'll start off nice and cool. Clear skies out there and a light breeze. Few clouds building into the afternoon. Temperatures hit those 80s, and then we slowly warm up into those low 90s for our afternoon highs. Around the state, we'll see 95 for Bullhead City, 78 tomorrow for Globe, 73 for Prescott, 65 for Flagstaff, and 63 for Sholo. So again, as we begin to dry out, temperatures are going to warm up as well each and every day throughout the week. We'll see 93 on our Tuesday, 95 on our Wednesday. Hottest day of the week is going to be Thursday with a high of 96. Our overnights are going to be in the 70s, but a great cool down will be coming our way for next weekend as we'll drop those temperatures back into the 80s starting on Sunday.
This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.